What's up guys, I'm Zara here and welcome to my channel. This will be my first video and the channel will mostly be about reviewing and discussing manga / animes, which I hope you enjoy. So let's get into the video. The Wano arc has so far in my opinion been good, as I found out more about Ace and Roger and his crew, and we were also introduced to new characters like Oden and Yamato. We have also seen the Shueisha get stronger, like Luffy gain Rio and Zoro gain Enma. Some people though have not liked Wano because of Oda and how he has portrayed certain characters. Since chapter 999 of One Piece has come out, there has been a lot of discussion in the community, mainly on Kaido being a fish, which I really did not see coming. Come on, Kaido being a magical was not something anyone saw coming. But there's also been a lot of criticism on Whitebeard and how he handled the Oden situation. A lot of people are saying Whitebeard feared Kaido, which does not make sense, because Whitebeard went to Marineford and fought the 3 admirals and also the 7 warlords and other strong marines while he was sick and having multiple heart attacks. When Whitebeard found out about Oden's death, he was not as sick as he was in Marineford, which shows that he did not fear Kaido, as there must have been another reason why he didn't go. There's also been another group of people saying that Oda has made Whitebeard as character inconsistent and that is going against the Whitebeard that we have come to know. I can see where they're coming from. As we have seen in One Piece, that a lot of characters have talked about Whitebeard as a person that won't let his crew members die in vain. Like when back in East Blue, Buggy said, and there's one thing Whitebeard doesn't forgive, is the death of his crewmates, no matter what. That's the kind of man that he is. Another instance is when Garp was talking to Ace in Impel Down. Garp says, "You want me to kill you? You've gotten desperate, you idiot. Soon it won't matter what we do. Whitebeard won't stop now, even if you died. Nobody can stop this anymore. We have angered the king of the seas." There are also a lot of other instances where other people have said the same thing, but by Whitebeard not going to avenge Oden, or at least do something about what's happening in Wano, it contradicts everything that has been said about him and everything that has been shown in the manga and anime. We have seen Oda do this before, by making a character seem one way, but later on when we find out more about them, which makes us look at them differently. On the other hand, other people have been defending Whitebeard, as they are saying that Whitebeard was just being a cautious leader and making sure that none of his crew members would die an unnecessary death. As Oden has already been dead for several years, and they were to fight Kaido, there will be a lot of innocent lives lost. When Whitebeard is first shown, he doesn't really look like the strongest man in the world, as he's hooked onto IV and his nurse is checking on his health, but then we see him clash with Shanks, which shows us that the way he was shown is different than how he actually is. The next time we see him is when the war on the Marines is going to start at Marineford. We are shown his devil fruit, the Goro Goro no Mi, which in my opinion is the most destructive devil fruit in all of One Piece. And Sengoku has stated himself that Whitebeard can destroy the whole planet if he wanted to because of his devil fruit. We see Whitebeard fight all 3 admirals, but with Whitebeard being as sick as he wasn't able to fight at equal level, but he's still holding his own, which showed the length that he would go to save Ace. You must be wondering why he didn't do that for Thatch and why he didn't go after Blackbeard, but as Whitebeard stated, he felt uneasy going after Blackbeard. Even when Whitebeard died, the narrator told us that Whitebeard had not gotten a single scar on his back, as he would never run away from a fight. We are later shown in the flashback of Oden, a young Whitebeard and his crew, and his clash with Oden, so that Oden can join his crew and becomes his brother. We are also shown his clash with Roger and his crew. Roger has said that he has fought Whitebeard countless of times and that Whitebeard was the only pirate to match him. It's also been shown that Roger and Whitebeard respected each other a lot, as Roger revealed what the letter D actually means to Whitebeard and how to get to Raftel. Whitebeard declined, as Whitebeard was a man who didn't care about treasure and about the One Piece. The only thing he ever wanted was a family, which is why he calls his crewmates sons and daughters. Now, Whitebeard was a man who wouldn't run away from a fight, but he also wouldn't get into a fight that he knew would cost the lives of his crewmates, and that he knew he wasn't the Whitebeard that he was in his prime. My theory is that there may have been another reason why Whitebeard didn't go to Wano and confront Kaido. In the last panel of chapter 999, Big Mom says something interesting to Kaido, and no, it's not about the fish fruit, it's what she says before that. She says, "Hey, don't insult me, it's not like that, I still think of you like a little brother." Now, I know what most of you must be thinking, that it really doesn't mean anything, because we have seen how cruel Big Mom is to her parents and her own children, but that is what makes this interesting. Because in the next panel, Big Mom says she gave Kaido, let me say that again, Big Mom says she gave it. It wasn't stolen or she lost it. Big Mom gave Kaido the mythical fruit. And when have you ever seen Big Mom give something so valuable away to someone who isn't even her own flesh and blood? Now on the flip side, she may have given it to him because she knew Kaido would become as strong as he is right now, but I don't think that was the case. I actually do think Big Mom thought Kaido as a little brother. Now, my theory is that if Big Mom did actually think of Kaido as a little brother, then have we ever considered that Whitebeard might have as well? We know that Kaido was an apprentice on the Rock's pirate crew and was the youngest person there, which is why it is plausible that the crew members may have thought of him as a little brother. If Whitebeard did think of Kaido as a little brother, then this could have made him conflicted, and with Oden being dead, he may not have wanted to kill someone who he thought of as a little brother, and that there was no point of him to try to avenge Oden because Oden was already dead. I think this shows that Whitebeard was a cautious leader, like some people in the community have been saying, as he didn't want his crewmates to die an unnecessary death, and that there would be a lot of innocent lives lost if he was to fight Kaido. If my theory is true, which is a big if, then this could explain some things, like when Kaido was going to Marineford, people were speculating that he was going to kill Whitebeard, but he may have actually wanted to help Whitebeard. I also think that if this theory is right, then the reason why Kaido may drink a lot might not only be because of what Oden said to him, but his way of mourning Whitebeard. We have seen Oda do this before, by revealing something big or make you focus on something else in the chapter, so that we won't be able to catch the subtle hints that he's putting in the chapter, like how he has been hinting that Kaido was a fish but we are focusing on other things. So by Oda showing us the flashback of Whitebeard and revealing Kaido's fruit, he has made the community talk more about Whitebeard as a character and also more about Kaido's fruit. For me, I'm wondering why Oda will put in the fact that Big Mom thinks of Kaido like a little brother before revealing Kaido's fruit. Now, this may be me thinking about it too much, but I hope that we get a flashback of God's Valley and of the Rock's pirates, and if we do, I think Oda will show the dynamics between the crewmates, mostly Big Mom, Whitebeard and Kaido, which may answer a lot of questions. Now tell me what you think. Comment if you think Whitebeard thought of Kaido as a little brother, or if there's something wrong with my theory. Follow my Twitter at omizaru_red and like and subscribe and be the first one to see when a new video comes out. Hope you enjoyed the video and see you guys on the next one.